Previous week it was really boring for me. I found myself some fun into timeline battle and I get myself into the top 50 of the rankings. Let me show you how I did that. Hello gang, welcome to the channel, and today we're gonna go through into more PvP and more timeline battle, and it's a game mode that I rarely do videos on it, but yeah, I'm like obsessed lately, you know. I made the video for Knull and I was playing, you know, to make myself better. I was playing on manual, timeline battle, day in, day out, and this is the only way to actually go and get yourself ranked and, you know, go to get some extra rewards from crystals. As you can see, last season I went into rank, as you can see, it's 11 to 50. I was actually 41 and I earned 875 crystals. And here we are to show you what you need to do in order to take some, you know, crystals, some extra crystals for your account. You need to consider that the rewards are specific, and if you are on Vibranium, you can get, you know, 875 if you get here, or else if you are, you know, if you are less competitive, you can get 440. But the majority of people that playing manual actually gets, you know, from 0 to 10%, so 200 to 220. So all of this you're gonna see in this video. I went through to, you know, I'm gonna show you the gameplay, how to get maximum points, ace, and what you should go and do. Pick some characters that gives you some extra points, the recommended characters. But yes, you have to consider that I went here and took 875 compared to 220, which is only 650 crystals. So is this all worth it? I'm gonna explain everything, my thoughts, how I feel about this week, and I own every single fun moment I had on timeline battle after a really long time. Everything I own to this dude. He has exactly the same build as the build I sold you, Mighty Raids. Actual similar game plan. I you know, refined it a bit. I made a better strategy, and in the previous week I refreshed actually the timeline battle 4 times. This week, as you can see, I'm 868-2, but the previous week I went into the end again with only 1 lose. So because of the 1 lose, I was like, why not refreshing and go for rank 25 to get into challenger? But yeah, I'm gonna explain what happened, and I didn't made it in. So before we go into more PvP, I want you to make sure that you have smashed the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, and let me know down below in the comments if you have started also playing manual, if you're enjoying PvP, timeline battle. Yeah, lately I feel like I have Yosimichi from Taken, you know, with Knull and his sword, and I'm going into the enemies. I'm having really fun. Last month I'm playing daily manual, and I really enjoy killing people with this dude, guys. He is amazing. And yes, yeah, let's go and see how everything it started actually. This is as you can see in the bottom, 1 hour and 26 minutes before the weekly reset. So 1 hour before the weekly reset, I was about had complete already my dailies, and I was rank 106. With 106 you get nothing. You get like the 0 to 1%, so it's 220 crystals, nothing special. And I didn't have to invest any crystals at this point. I was like, you know what, should I go for it? Should I try to rank myself? And I had a really fun time because I made the Knull video and I was trying to play manual. I had great scores, and the majority of points here is, you know, the moment that I have all these points is actually because I was doing ace. I was using 1 character to kill the enemy 3 characters. If you do that, you get 5 extra points, and is where you see the difference between just killing the enemies with different enemies with different characters instead of using only your Knull. And then it hit me. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna try for Challenger. As you saw, I failed because Challenger goes only the top 25. I already saw you 41, but let me explain myself here. So I'm paying one refill here. I already spent 125 for the 875 I took in the end. But yes, my theory here is that, you know, using Knull with double support is having a huge advantage against enemies that have 3 enemies here, 3 characters that do damage actually. So I'm getting advantage of my Knull. I'm trying to get distance every single time from the enemies running around and try to get out of the circle of the damage that he's doing. And I'm always spamming my second skill. I'm moving out my character and spamming my second skill to go close and close the distance. As you can see, most of the times with even a mighty grid, I was managing to kill brilliant conquest characters, sentries, Knulls, Wolverines. So it's really impressive the fact that Knull actually equalize the difference between having a super busted account and a brilliant city piece on your characters with a character having a mighty grid. You know, this mighty grid makes Knulls destroying enemies with just 1 second skill, but you can see he's durable enough, and through this, the procs that you're producing from your grid, but also your second skill, fast cooldown, you're healing over and over. And the fact that I cancel every skill into my second skill has to do with that. You know, I want to spam as more second skills. Even if the enemy is immune, even if the enemy is in immortality, when you press your second skill, you heal yourself, you put yourself into an iframe, so you avoid enemies' damage. As you can see here, I'm fighting this dude. This dude is someone that I want to mention also, and it's like the guy, you know, he's always in PvP, but his sentry has no super guard break immunity. So he has a CDP of regeneration, and a lot of people was trying to farm him and still this week. So a really good strategy is to pick enemies depending on the builds. Takes more time, you need to go into the enemy's account, and happier was my farm in the beginning. In the first 2, you know, the first 2 refreshes on my crystals, the first 2 refills, I was farming this dude specifically, but then he stopped increasing his rank, so I had to swap. The enemy had 3 damage dealers, and my Knull was doing party there. I was popping out the immortality of the enemy Knull with 1 second skill, and yes, it was really fun. It was really fun, I'm telling you. This is my fun. This is my fun, guys. This moment in the game, this is my fun. And this is something that I was mentioning during my live stream. You need to consider, guys, that there are not a lot of things in the game that you can focus and get better and get extra rewards. It's lame in my mind. The rewards need some rework for sure. You know, I spent a lot of time. To master the character and then to play all this manual gameplay. You know, to be careful, to be super focused. As you can see, Carnage also doing crazy work, putting down enemy Knulls, enemy sentries here and there. And the points I'm getting there, as you can see, it's 80, and that's without having 10 battles after 10, but you know how it works actually on timeline battle. Every time you do 1 win, the next win you do gives you an extra bonus point, 1 extra point. So if you do 10 win streak, you're getting the maximum amount of points when you're killing an enemy. The moment you kill him, the max you can get, it's actually 78. This 78 is there as at the moment. I'm taking 81 there because I had a less win streak, but I was using 1 character to kill 3 enemies. As you can see, on every single fight, my Knull takes down all the enemies. If you do that, you get an extra 5 points called Ace. So I should have get 76 points there, but because of the Ace, I took 81. and the max you can do it's 10 win streak. After the 10 win streak, the points are similar, you're not getting extra points. And the point is that I was looking for enemies that giving me the maximum points. These enemies probably are high ranked and you have big gap between your score and their score. The biggest the gap, the biggest the points you're getting, but the maximum points you can get it's 78 plus 3 from the ace. After that comes to recommended characters, and if you're lucky and some good characters are recommended, you can get yourself some extra 5 points every time you're playing with the recommended characters with a maximum reward of 5 times. So you can farm actually 25 extra points if you're using recommended character. It's 25 points times 3 because you can use 3 recommended characters, but you have to be really lucky. You know, most of the people maximum have 1 or 2 and 1 main damage dealer like Knull or anyone else. But there we're talking about playing in a very high level, you know, you're really high level account and you're not like me or something, because I'm struggling to do this without using double support and also taking the maximum out of my account actually. Because if you use recommended characters, most of the time gonna be lame characters that has no use for PvP and does not help you go through. Sometimes you could be lucky having Shuri as recommended, like I am this week. I have recommended I think Agent Venom or Colossus, so I'm getting every single time some extra points. So if you do the ace, you need to consider it's 5 points every fight. 5 points time 10 times the 5 points, it's 50 extra points per week if you do the ace. So this is really important. Here I am in the moment of the refill. As you saw, let me show you how this worked at the moment. It's 82.2, so it was the 80 that I already had and 1 refill. With this I was rank 40, but I was ranked 40 1 hour and 40 minutes before the reset. This is something I'm not recommending you, you know, start that early because there is Clelia and I had some things to do. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna run ahead, play some, and then do the refills into the last moment. But yes, as you guess, something happened into the last moment, so I chickened and I didn't went through risking not getting rewards at all. So here I went again to rank 40, I refill one more time and I keep farming this band dude. Yes, pretty much it's this team or happier team. This is again the same team. Yeah, you can see that it's kind of boring, you know. You can't go there and play over and over with the same teams to guarantee yourself some points, or you can risk it and go and fight every single team. I'm not suggesting you. I was refilling until I find the specific enemies. I had, you know, I was sniping them, I was waiting them to get some points so I can fight them and get some points back. And it was going some kind of dry, you know. This is the last moments here. I have 8,100 points and I was finding again the same dude, but it was starting to giving me less and less points because he wasn't pushing with wins and stuff, so I couldn't find a proper enemy to go there and continue my win streak and continue getting points until the weekly reset. So the best way to go is 1 hour before the weekly reset, in my mind, you know. Start doing refills and do not stop. Just do refills until the season resets. Do it brainless, because in the moment people can go crazy, you know. There are some people doing 20 to 30 wins into the last half an hour, which is crazy fast and crazy generally. I'm doing one victory here in 40 seconds, as you can see. 40 seconds, it's really cool, it's really fast, but you need to consider the time I'm looking for enemies here and there to find the proper enemy. This dude is again happier. Thank you, Mr. Happier, for this help. I farmed you a lot, you, Van. And the last one is a surprise, is my boy. He is member of YouTube channel also. He is all over my Discord and he has helped me with some videos in the past with tier list and stuff. And yeah, I found him there and he was saving me. He was saving me into the last moment. I had the opportunity for someone to farm and get some extra points easier than this. And let me show you. Here, as you can see, at the end, I end up being like this. Rank 19 and 94 wins with 2 loses. I haven't complete all the, it was like 4 more. But let me show you when it was the game changer, and it was the last moments before the daily reset. Here, as you can see, there is still 1 hour and 3 minutes. So yeah, let me show you who saved the day for me. I fast forward the rest of the wins. I went into, this is my last refill actually, guys, and yes, Cheesy Boy made me proud, dropping 3 TPS team into the battle, and yes, helped me doing ace after one after the other. The reason I suggest you to go with 1 DPS and play perfect like I'm trying to do with Knull is because doing ace gives you extra points, and also having 3 DPS separated is harder for you to make ace. So, if you kill with your first character, you need to carry with your first character and kill everyone until the end to get the extra points. Here, as you can see, people in my chat making fun of me because they were seeing me that I'm ranked into timeline battle and I was pushing, refilling and stuff. Yeah, what I want to show you, it's Cheesy Boy, my boy, actually carried me until the end. I think he won me once, to be honest. He won me one time, and it's kind of annoying because with Knull, the point is that, the immortality is not an artifact, and you can't actually track the moment that your immortality is getting enabled. And I wasn't sure sometimes if my immortality is up or not, and I think I lost because of that. Here, the icon of immortality, you can't actually see it because it's in the bottom buffs and feels hard for me to track it actually. Here was a team with Agent Venom. I couldn't remember this team actually. Cheesy Boy is the team. Cheesy Boy is what we need. Let's go, Cheesy Boy. Yeah, bro, I was farming him all the last refill, but I want to show you the moment he won me actually, and I can't find it at the moment. I don't remember what I did wrong, but I think his Wolverine just slapped me and I didn't have immortality and I just passed through because I had lost the track of immortality the moment I lost it actually. Yeah, Cheesy Boy again. So you can see, you only need to do that. You need to tunnel vision into one enemy, or 2 or 3 enemies that you can take down really easy. As you can see, I'm always pushing into the enemy. Okay, here my immortality is enabled, and I think he slaughtered me. I enabled his immortality and I was cocky. Oh yeah, I did it. I killed him again. Okay, let's fast forward. I think I'm having a lose here, but I can't track it. Where is the lose? Yeah, so there, the moment the enemy now started to do his 5th skill, I moved out and then I went in with my 2nd skill. So you need to go through your skills, 2nd skill, 5th skill, really fast, go from one skill to other. Oh yeah, here, I died. His Wolverine slapped me hard, and yes, here's the moment. 112, 4 loses. This is a big letdown, because I had the win streak. Now, if you can see, after I tried to kill him again, until now I was getting 83 points every single match. But now, because I lost my win streak, I had to cover a lot. I had to cover a lot of gap between the first dudes to go through wins over and over. Let me show you the points I'm getting now without the win streak. From 83, I think I dropped to 73 or something. It's 10 points less. But let me figure this out myself here after seeing this win I'm having. Almost kill for him again. Yeah, I was afraid. 58. So at this point, we have everyone, we have a lot of points, and I wasn't even getting the max points there. I didn't have any enemy that I could farm, so yeah. Then the kid woke up also, and I had to give her milk. So yeah, that was the point. That was the point. To blame Clelia, you know. 106, 116 wins, 4 loses, rank 17 was the maximum I get 17 minutes before the daily reset. And then, you know, I moved forward, and I moved forward the time 4 minutes before the daily reset. I dropped from rank 17 to rank 37. So you can see people were pushing hard. The first has 10,200 points and I have 9,400. So, you know, if I had risk it and pay one more refill, I could actually compete for the top if I didn't have done my lose in the end. Because getting this lose, it's a big thing. It's a big thing because it gives you not just minus the points that you're losing, but also all the extra points you would get through the win streak. So from the first win it's 10 points, the second it's 9, the third it's 8, and all this adds up to a total of close to 60 to 70 points, which is disgusting, you know, if you add also the points that you lose in the beginning. So yeah, it was hard to do, but yes, also Clelia woke up and I end up just getting, as you already saw, 875 crystals with 4 refills. You can say that it was 4 refills because at the end I had, as you can see, 116 wins and 4 loses. This is a totality of 120 games, and the normal games you have, it's 80, so I refill 4 times. So if you do the math, if you go there and do the math, 4 times 125 goes into 500, and 500 plus the 200 that I would get even if I hadn't pushed, you know, because I was rank 100 in the beginning. I took just extra 175 points. So I did all this, I played like obsessed, and I took just 150 to 70 crystals. Was it worth it? Yeah, it was fun. It was fun, you know. We are doing this, guys. We're doing this. We're playing our dailies. We're doing all the farming, all the collection aspect of the game. And we're forgetting that the game is supposed to be fun, supposed to be something that you're enjoying and getting better, doing some wins, avoiding losing from the enemies, you know. All this is something that gets you better into PvP. If you are not enjoying Timeline Battle, go enjoy World Boss Legend, go enjoy ABL. Do not let yourself consider everything dailies and just fast forward everything without playing the game, because that after a while is really boring. I'm bored playing MFF right now. I'm like, and yeah, if I find something that I have fun, like Timeline Battle right now, I want to show you. I want to show you how I enjoy the game right now. The rewards is not worth, probably. You need to spend even more crystals than the 500 I did spend to get into the top 10. You know, it's crazy because even if I had pushed the last 4 minutes here, I'm not sure if I would get to rank 10 or rank 11. And if you see here on Timeline Battle, as I saw you before, the points that you're getting, it's exactly the same from 11 to 50. So whatever I have done, I had to be at rank 2 or 10 to get 1000 crystals. It's only 10 people that get more than 1750 crystals. The rank 1 and this 9 people. And this 9 is really hard to say who actually took it, because during my video, you know, the ranking was bugged and it wasn't the proper rank each time. So yeah. Did I enjoy it? Yes, I had fun. Did I in the end, when I count the rewards and figure out, yeah, I felt like cheated from the system or something. But yes, it is what it is. Do not forget to have fun. This is my way, swapping into game modes and trying to be in the top. I managed to get top rank 41 for myself. It's not my best ranking, as you can see. If you go here, you can check yourselves statistics. And yeah, my last rank was 41. I saw you already, but you can see that I have been 8 times on timeline battle ranked. So I have put myself in this situation 8 times, and my best win streak it's 100 times, guys. So yeah. I used to play more PvP, as it seems. So let me know how you feel about timeline battle. Do they need to rework this chat? I mean, for sure. But at least now I'm enjoying with mine now. You know, it's fun, and I hope you see my gameplay and get better yourself and try yourself some manual. It's fun to kill enemies, you know, that having way better accounts, brilliant CDPs, to, you know, follow a tactic to go out of the skill and come back with your second skill, heal yourself. It's pretty nice, and yes, I hope you enjoyed, because I did. See you into the next. Kisses in your faces!